Thanks.
It's really cool. Oh, Vicky's got it on Facebook already. It's all right. Oh dear. Okay. Right. So now the is it North Beach Residents Association? Oh, right.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Good afternoon, Madam Mayor, councillors, staff and community. My name is Judy Bruce and I'm representing the North Beach Residents Association. I have an apology today from our chair, Enika Chapman, who is unable to be here. And support is also Kim Money, who's an active member of the North Beach Residents Association.
Just to ring in, okay, in the last minute.
We appreciate the time given to us to speak to Council and understand this submission process is not to be taken for granted. We wish to add our voice to the growing choir and groundswell of pride in our beach suburb, which sits between South and North Shores. You've already heard or will hear many submissions regarding the New Brighton Legacy Project, concerns over Rafferty Golf Course, the closure of the South Brighton Camping Ground, the repair of Pages Road Bridge, and cycleway projects along the Avonhead connecting the city to New Brighton. Our association wholeheartedly supports all these initiatives which aim to improve the greater New Brighton area, both council-led or those spearheaded by private enterprise, and hope to see an integrated approach to future development. The New Brighton Landowners and Business Association have the energy and willpower to get things started. We especially support and endorse as Residents Association the Promenade project, which was so well presented to you by the members of the Community Connection Ngāngaru Trust and our North Beach residents. We believe they presented to you a compelling case to add value to our beachside city, not just the beachside suburbs, with the Promenade project to help make the 19 kilometres of coastline and to provide a starting point and a link between our communities. North Beach specifically has been through much in the last few years, losing our iconic Ozone Hotel, Casbar Hotel and the QE2 Sports and Rec facility. But we've already seen what a magnificent job a community working cohesively and in conjunction with the council can achieve. The refurbishment and strengthening of the North New Brighton War Memorial and Community Hall is a true testament to this. The upgrade to Thompson Park and the new skatebowl facility are further examples of what can be achieved when groups work together with a united goal. We see North Beach growing in stature, and with the merging of the Central New Brighton, Freeville and North New Brighton schools to create Rafferty School on a new site on Lever Terrace, we ask that the long-term plan reflects this with the inclusion in the budget for improved roading, safe pedestrian walkways and pedestrian crossings in the area, and specifically on the north side of Lever Terrace to Marine Parade Corner. Additionally, an efficient bus service to assist with school access is also recommended for inclusion in the LTP. Additionally, before the earthquakes, Marine Parade from Longsdale Street to Beach Road was earmarked for a curb and channel upgrade, and if this has been shelved due to financial constraints, we ask that this project will not be forgotten, especially with the winter coming again and school children needing to negotiate flooded streets due to blocked drains on their way to school. We may have lost up to 5,000 properties in the red zone, but with the increasing growth of residential developments such as Tamara Park, Prestons and Waitakere, people are returning to the east, albeit north of central New Brighton. We need to cater for this growth, provide a location for easily accessible high schools and recreation facilities, and return confidence for growth in the area. We plead for a cohesive approach that will unite all community groups and provide a clear, integrated approach for future development. Thank you.
David.
Thank you for that. Perhaps I'd just like to make one observation that was highlighted in the report with the amalgamation of 3 schools into one campus at the old North New Brighton site and the traffic implications that will arise out of that particular move. And I think that's something that we need to address in our long-term planning as well.
Was there a question, Dave?
Sorry?
Was there a question?
Pardon? Was there a question? No, I just reinforced the statement.
Thank you, David.
Yanni?
Yeah, I've got a question along similar lines. Have you talked to the MOE about the increased danger of the school proposals or the school decisions and what they're contributing to the funding?
Danger?
Was, in terms of North Beach Residents Association, we're signalling this as a concern. I'm hoping that Rafferty School Board is actively pursuing this with the Ministry and the Council.
It's just, I know, like, we raised this concern in Phillipstown because that was one of the reasons we thought the school should stay, and we now got the same issues in Woolston. So there's a cost that we are being asked to pick up because of MOE decisions.
Yanni, they're talking about a completely different issue. No, Phillipstown's moving, but this is about, and I was wondering, have you raised this with the community board? Yeah.
Yes,
so,
it's Chrissy Williams brought this up about Rafiti and ensuring we're on top of the transport implications.
Because she is the the community, what is it called? Transition community person. So yeah, because I mean the reason that I'm sort of kind of interjecting is that your issue is an issue that needs to be dealt with in the community board. And I mean, look, just on a bigger picture issue, don't you think that decisions like that shouldn't be made in your local community at your local community board rather than having to raise it at a long-term plan hearing of the council? I mean, you know,
I get what you're saying. It's what's governance and what's management and where are the lines.
No, it's not governance and management.
It's not.
It's whether it's a local issue. So if we gave funding as a council to the local community board, don't you think it would be better that they could make decisions that actually make sense to the local community?
I can only say that we are actively engaged with our community board and we feel fully supported by them and we work closely together. Yeah. And where those lines separate, and I'm not actually sure, sorry.
No, they don't separate there now. The point that I'm making is that there are some decisions they can make, but other decisions they can't. But anyway, the other questions? Yes, Jimmy.
Thank you for your deputation, very good. But I just want to ask one question. You particularly mentioned after earthquake, they have 5,000 property has been gone, maybe shifted to the different location. But regarding to all those facility or project, etc., your recommendation, because council is kind of citywide, we need to make a proper decision, So more people, more area, they need more facility, or it's a less area, need more facility. How to keep a balance? Just want to know.
Well, I think for a start, we're very glad that we are sitting here and you're sitting there and making that decision. Thank you very much. So it's a very complicated one when it comes to that, so I don't think we possibly have the answer.
No, I mean, in our submission, what we're saying is that we see growth in the New Brighton area, and especially if the high schools do come in, I know it hasn't been decided, but we're really concerned about ensuring that specifically in that North Beach window, that there are adequate facilities to cater for what we believe is actually a growing number of residents as the population moves slightly north into that area. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Glenn.
Thank you for this. With what we've heard just before with Esther over when she said and what I'm picking up here with what you're saying about an integrated approach, be an emerging theme over taking a strategic approach to the whole Greater Brighton area. Obviously, would that be your view that we need some kind of strategy?
Absolutely. Too right.
Yes. Cohesive, united. And as Esther said, I just fully support that there is a huge amount of will, both community and private will, I think, already. And the promenade is a great example of that there are so many motivated people in the community that all what we need is this united vision that we feel like completely backed and supported by the council. We can move forward, and I really believe it's such an active community that we can really make something out of this.
Very good. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.